What's up everyone, Dem Boys here with another meta video. I've spent yesterday evening, a long evening, and today so far figuring out the new defensive meta. Um, really the way it's going to work this year is same as last year, but we have to tweak things to get there. We always wanted to put safeties in the linebacker positions for better coverage. This year, if you put safeties in the linebacker position, they may be faster and all that, they still will not get the DB animations. If you'll note this play art, you'll see the X's on the DBs. That means if you have an X, you can get that animation. You'll see the circles, that means you're a linebacker, and you're limited in your animations regardless of what player you put in that position. So for the meta, we want to get linebackers out of coverage, right? We want to get as many DBs in coverage as possible. We also maybe want to be able to have effective pressure the way the current meta is set up right now out of the 3-4 odd. I'll show you how to do all of that. Heck, I'm going to show you how to get a free rusher only sending 4. That's why this is really a great place to start when talking about the defensive meta. Over the course of the year, I'll branch out from here and show more concepts, but this is definitely where you start. Believe that. So we're going to go Spitter Dog 3. Playing with Cross 3 Fire, it's not that good this year. It just isn't. Spinner Dog 3 is really where it's at. So I'm going to show you the setup, and I'm going to show you 7-4. Then I'll show you bringing everybody with like a 7-man heat, like the current meta, and then we'll go, everything in between and the effectiveness and what to expect. So you'll note that my linebackers slid down into the left. I have auto flip on. Whichever way your linebackers slide is which way you want to tell them to slide. So you see Jalen Smith went out wide to the left. So I'm going to shift my linebackers to the left. And you'll notice they flip positions. I'm going to then slant my defensive line outside and QB contain. Now you'll note, yes, I'm sending 4 or 5. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to take Brown and do whatever the heck I want with him. I'm not here to talk about shells. If you want to put a man on someone, you want to user him and run around with the fast corner, great. Knock yourself out, do what you want. But again, as you can see, I'm sending 4. They're blocking 5. Okay? 4 versus 5. That's 100%. That will happen. That just happens. It's the way it is. Pretty cool, huh? So now I'm going to show you the same setup. So again, we're going to go ahead, shift the linebackers left, slant our pass rush outside, QB contain. Now, this I will show you against a Max Pro. So they're sending 3. This is going to be my version of like the meta, the 4-3 odd meta. Take Y, send them. Going to take A, send them. So now you're bringing everybody, and then do what you want with the shell. If you run the 3-4 meta, you can mix and match your shells there. Do what you want with that. Whether you want to put them in man or whatever, knock yourself out. I'm not here to talk about shells really. You can turn this into like a cover 1, whatever you want. But again, this is a max protection. You still get the free rusher. It's the same thing you're looking for from your 3-4 odd meta. So you can do that, and now I'm going to show you everything in between. But those are probably the 2 most effective ways where you're just going to get a free rusher, and they're pretty well screwed, even if they max pro. So again, same setup. Say they just blocked their running back. What I would typically want to do in this instance is just go ahead and send my middle linebacker, same setup. So now you'll note we're sending 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we've got 1 extra guy that we're sending here, but they're blocking 6. So we're still sending 1 less guy than they're blocking. Still very effective. When you consider that, it's extremely effective. But it's not free rusher crazy, every time effective. Still gets there, very quick with the shed. Again, they are blocking more than we're sending. So any amount of pressure, if they're not standing back there all day, is automatically a win, especially when you can mix in everything I've showed you with this. Very, very versatile. Now, let's say I just want to send 6. This is actually how I achieve that. Now, another way you can send 5, if you want to be a little more responsible. Boom. This is maybe a more effective way to send 5. But tomato, tomato, I digress. You can kind of see where you could even do something like this and keep fan direction and coverage. I, again, strongly prefer having an extra DB in coverage. So they block their running back. We're going to send 6. They're blocking 6. Boom. So it's even, right? I sent 6, they block 6, we win. If it's even, we're winning. If we send more, we're winning. And if they don't put anyone else in and they send everybody out, we're straight up winning with one less. And when I say winning, I mean insta rush winning. So, you know, based on how many they block, I've showed you options how you want to play it, whether you want a little more coverage, whether you want to get that instant pressure. I've shown you how to do it no matter what they're doing. You know, if they max protect, you got to send 1 more. If they block 6, all you have to do is send 6, and you're still winning. You're still getting a free run. So, them boys, you're welcome. I just changed Madden. Keep that in mind with your ultimate team. You no longer need those 2 fast outside linebackers or whatever if you're running that meta right now, because you can just do it like this with much more responsible coverage. Saves you a ton of salary cap because now you can focus just on DBs and not having a bunch of extra linebackers, especially like I've got Mack and Clowney that I've got a bunch of cap tied up in. I just made them completely and totally irrelevant. Instead of spending cap to get the result, I'm setting up the game to get the result. This is a game changer right here, guys. Game changer. Dem boys, I hope you enjoy. I know you'll enjoy if you start running this online. Peace.